It's a Wednesday. And you know what that means? A little bit more stream. Don't you think? Well then. Today we're playing some more Pyre because holy hecky, I wonder how far along we are in this game. It was kind of a hard one last time. We got the bird lady, I can't remember her name, and the snake, but we couldn't play with the snake because he was very oh, there she is. Pam, right. But yes. We shall be playing some Pyre, and let us continue. You approach Pamitha, who has kept to herself since you joined the small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers. So, okay, does she just have bird wings? Does she not have arms? Is she just like a torso and some legs with some... I think that's how it works with them. Who knows? But then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check up on me, reader darling? In those first moments when you met, the misgivings you relayed on that nice Headwind boy, I wouldn't have trusted me either. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happened to insert herself into your group, and you just go with it? However, I assure you that my motives here are plain. You'll see. I've business with my blood sister Tamitha, and nothing more. You briefly met, I think. She's quite the catch. As to the little quibble between us, well, it's a long story, all in all. One that's frankly no one's business but hers and mine. Surely, we'll run into her again. Maybe not soon, but in time. We have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest since such time, especially to the extent that it aids in mine. A simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You needn't concern yourself with the making of small talks with someone like me, and besides, we harps have a saying, liars abound. She swoops away before you can respond. That's not gonna do really well with Jordel. Let's see. Eating his share. Wait a second. Heatherwin is practicing his letters? So in like this universe, the readers are few and far between because learning how to read is illegal. So was Hedwin like practicing how to write his alphabet, I guess? Maybe? Well, down the hill we go. Watch out for all the lava. Oh, uh-oh. The wagon hits a snag, descending the black crags. Its wheel is stuck. Jordel is not pleased. First this blasted bird, now this. You thought the lack of Jordel's raw strength that you join her. Though you lack Jordel's raw strength, you join her as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. With a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon onto solid ground. May this sandalwood be worth all this hassle. Thank you, Jordy. I'm guessing sandalwood doesn't like to keep waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. As soon as the wagon is prepared to press onward, down the jagged slopes to Walking Wood. Your companions who explored ahead advise of which of the four paths is the best. Where shall we go? Let's see, Sir Grillman Land on this plateau for something to dig up. Glass peak. She can procure. Yeah, I don't know if you really want to follow what Pamela says. I'm just gonna go with the circle. He did do some crazy amount of stuff for us last time. He like stopped the sea from like raging. It was crazy. Sir Grumman is relieved on your decision to take the flatter of the two paths down the Black Crags, though nonetheless seems rather shaken by the steep trip down. Oh no. This knight mislikes these heights! For shame, Master Reader! You must take this knight for a common cave coward. He buries his head in the soil. When at last you coax him back up, you see that he has an item of some sort. Ha! This knight had you food there, did he not? He explains how finding the item was his plan all along. Of course, my friend, of course. His fear of height remains. Journey onward. Oh, I think we're at Walking Wood, nearly. Having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Walking Wood. Or Waking Wood, sorry. It is here where Sandalwood was to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to meet us here. You said he'd find us herself. Aye, he was to find us at the edge of these woods. We supposed to keep waiting? We supposed to keep waiting for him. You would desire for the stars to be your guide, as always. The rites beckon and the rites take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The lone minstrel notes two possible paths forward from this point, though. Caution that the woods are difficult to navigate. Sandalwood would have known the most expected path. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. Needlefield, a small clearing the east of Glade of Blue, or contains the grandest of trees of all Walking Wood. Maybe we should go there? I think that would be neat. Go down and through. Sandalwood led a long life compared to any of you, at least. In the latest years of his exile, he became rather reclusive for a variety of reasons. He shall no doubt explain. He found some solace here in these woods, though I fear I cannot locate his residence without him. Unfortunately, you find no traces of Sandalwood, and without him here to guide you, you remain quite lost. Woods seem to have encroached. There's no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward to appear to match the route you took up to this point. Oh boy. We got trapped in Morrowind. Nah, it's Morrowood. There's a wish to go towards this place. Ashen Ground. Yeah, let's go there with Faye. How about? we're a little bit confused. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to take a break for camp and survey the surrounding for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be some then shall be time to pursue your vocations. Alright. Lift through the ashes. Sift through the ashes.
Visalia.
He was here! He was here! You mean Sandalwood? If I may ask, how can you be so certain?
Maricasta?
I think from this. It says something. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. Faye produces a small strip of bark she finds in the ashes. At first it seems of nothing interest until you see a message carved onto the inside. Come to Cinderroot, says S. It must mean something. Ah, so it's some kind of message from the Sandalwood guy? Seems that way. Which way to Cinderroot? It's due west. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming. Alright, let's study in private, how about? You excuse yourself from the others to go pore over the Book of Rites and its mysteries. Through the greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Let's see. How about some hope or some power? Yeah, no, let's get some hope in here. You concentrate on the substance of the words and the teachings of the Book of Rites, such as you understand them thus far. Inspiration comes to you in a flash. Whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gain the reader's influence. Spirit, what is this guy? Everyone gets +1 hope. Awesome. I think I'm just gonna keep doing that one every time we get the vocations, because it gives us like a bonus. I thought it was just like a temporary bonus, but it's like an overall bonus for everybody. Oh, we got another trial from the Beyonder Crystal, but I think I'm gonna give that one a go another time. Maybe when we get to the end. Cinderroot. Oh, there goes our little cart. Oh, now it's a lot bigger? That was strange. How did that even work? You arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but then again, the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense your hopes of your companions waning as you search through the area yields nothing. But then something startles the little imp Tizo. Scrahaha! Seems to be crying out in surprise. He spots something or someone. Oh boy. A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges towards him and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Hail, Tizo. But you look famished here. The tall sap. Okay, what is this? Tree-like creatures known for their integrity, cleverness, and ambition. So they're called sap. Tree people are called sap. Cool. Produces something that the imp will swallow immediately with great pleasure. The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Wilfred Sandalwood. It has been far too long, Wilfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tigwell. I must trust your companions bring some color to your days. They do, sir. I think that you shall find them worthy of the Night Wings. The sap looks upon all of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain we all appreciate your efforts here, my girl, though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks, as well, for looking after all my books. Consider what to say of all this. I'm sorry, but I've been here since the beginning. Bye-bye. I'm insisting on staying. You stand your ground, meeting Wolfred's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group has yet been satisfied. Hold on. Wolfred, sir, I'm Hedwin. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here thanks to you, but also to this reader. Not just the reader, she's our friend. My friend. She's not disposable. We made her a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Wolfred smirks at this. Freedom is not something that can be traded or exchanged, my boy. I hope that you'd come to grasp this much by now. He breathes a sigh. It seems we've started off onto the wrong foot. It is not my wish to sour this occasion, for there is so much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kingship with this reader of yours. No. Then, Dagwill? Hi, Wolfred, sir? Come, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Wolfred strides towards the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Oh boy, so he's part of our squad now. I don't think I like him very much. He was trying to get rid of me. Your wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive at the glade of blue. Who is this again? A great sap scholar who's vanquished the root titan Limbless Arsh, whatever. Where the stars directed you. Wolfred nods in his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. Oh wow, they're talking. So Ron's saying hello to Wolfred. Good day to you as well, Ron. Do I have enough to buy any of the cool stuff yet? I'm gonna save up for this lunar glass, I think. Because it gives us... Oh, this one's good too, though. Righteous Flame. Every time I vanquish an adversary's Pyre, I get some more fire for my Pyre. But I want this one so I can move faster. Maybe, we'll see what happens. What do we got? Oh, hey buddy, what do you want? As you approach Fulfred Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that he resides within his black wagon rather than he in yours. He studies you in silence for a time, then Tarquil, if you have a moment. Hi, Fulfred, sir, what is it? This reader, you deem her worthy, by your estimation? The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish of my own estimation, Fulfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader interact with the others well. I believe her achievements are self-evident in having reached Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet she and the others followed them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tarquil. And what does little Tizo think of her, I wonder? Screehaha! Matter of fact, he's happy to have you around. Aw, nice. Thank you, little buddy. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praise isn't oft spoken by those two, my girl. Nevertheless, I shall be watching you. Now pardon us, Tarquil and I have matters to discuss. You leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. I hope so. I hope so. Let's see, we got another page in here. Okay, so my question is this all the pages we're gonna have? Like stories and stuff? Because if so, this is gonna be a long game. I might have to pick up the pace. I'm gonna look into it later for next time, but holy hecky. Okay. Let's inspect this. Emperor Mur, scarcely could I recognize him from the last I found him. A half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror in his blackened reputation, and I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor, then in such way I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Habu, proven to little help against the Sisters of the Arch, whose entire lives were accumulating in this instance. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man, and for the love I felt for him when I had served him, that sprang to his defense. Interesting. Alright, should we give this a go? Let's take that guy and give it to her. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jordan. That's surely demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that's not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. Soon Jordel appears in heed of her summons. What is the meaning of this reader? Let's give it a go. What is the meaning of this reader? Where are the others? The apparition Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You're good at taking orders, no? State your purpose quickly, Rite. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weakness perhaps outweigh your strengths, though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader, let us show us whether she is right. Oh boy. Ooh. Right into the pyre. Damn. This is gonna be difficult. I have to get it in 3 times. These mother truckers can fly. I might not be able to do this one. I was so close. Motherfucker. This isn't going well. Goddamn. I'm gonna have to give this guy up. I can't. I'm not very good with Jordell, TBH. Far too slow with her. God damn it, I almost had that one too. Oh. We lost. Good job, Sandra. No doubt were you crisper in your youth, demon, now grow so languid. Well, much more despair than you, would you decide to muster more of your past strength? Return and prove it. Nah, we'll get stronger first. I need to upgrade Jordell. I'm not very good with her. but let's give that Rite a go, yeah? You and your fellow adversaries arrive at the sacred site called the Glade of Wu. And now you look at the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility have you not felt in some time. But then you notice one of the trees move, and it shuffles towards you, and you regard it with it regards you with an exaggerated bow. Well, goodness, by the roots of Lucaran, it would appear that the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. The sap claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Oh my god, look at this guy. Much better. H. Manly Tindersloth at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? No, I haven't actually. But you're very pink and yellow. My fellows and myself, you perhaps know us as the Chastity. We shall soon shall stand against you in the rites. For now, I am just willing away this time. Make it small talk. Now then, I have introduced myself. Your turns. And whom am I speaking? Then, in your mind's eye, you see Wolfred, and you hear his voice. Mainly, Tinself is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourself to him nor me. Well, beneath her mask, Jordan stares back at him in silence. You suspect Wolfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why, now, how very rude indeed. Well, fine, ignore me, but do at so your peril. Anywho, once this evening's rite commences, any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be much of an option any longer. Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. Will we have a chat again sometime? Wait, we'll have to chat again sometime, some other time. Now come along, meanly bows, and wanders off to the clearing, and the stars begin to burn. Well, I like the music for that guy. Really, quite fun.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now, at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far. But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
I like how the scribe has been like changing his mind as we go on, wishing us luck and now saying that we are much better. I wonder if he has something against them. Oh, what I wonder, oh honored Nightwings, how well do you know these woods? Why, these woods would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them, even if I tried. You might do better to be aware of them. When Joradel continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent! Well, fine, let us begin this dance indeed. He shoves his mask back on in a huff. And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return unto my proper station in the Commonwealth. How dare you?
Now let us get started.
Alright, who do we got here? So we got a sap and a nomad and a harp. I'm not a fan of harps. I really am not. Okay, but we didn't get to bring our snake friend along, so he's coming with us this time. Should we bring Hamatha? I don't know who I should bring. Jordel, Ruki, Tizo. Okay, well let's bring Faye. Because she hasn't seen a lot of action. Tizo. Okay, well Pamatha, I guess.
Courage.
You can count on me, Rita darling. Are you quite ready, finally, oh Nightwings? May all those masks of you ensure no harm shall come to any of your lovely countenance and fucking faces. Now come along, come along. Let us give the stars a show. Oh boy. May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr.? Why, he's every bit my equal, but is poised to guarantee the Tennyson line shall have a bright, bright future. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. This knight does not know about you, good Faye, but he is quite finished listening to that sap's it'll blather. Oh, yes, sure, I think I would like that, because that Manly, I don't think he's nice as he seems. Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen, The sapling does nothing. Is nothing but an extension of Manly. If he's banished sapling, she'll cease to trouble you as well.
Manly and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, reader. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself. The Nightwings are the first to strike.
Cool. Oh ho, what's this? It seems the woods themselves are closing upon our little sortie. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they may not hold you in such high esteem as I. Oh boy.
Your adversary Manly is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth estate. Perhaps such wealth, their flame has died a little.
Just a little. Oh dear, the woods are closing in, uncomfortably close at that. Wherever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand aside for a while, I could put this to an end that much sooner. Stop it. Stop making this harder on us. Oh, damn.
Both banished. Ouch.
Damn! I knocked it out of her hand, too.
Did that one throw it in?
Yeah, that one did throw it in. Alright. Right in.
Onward thus to greater glory.
I don't think the AI really knows how to deal with flying. Say, have any of you noticed how the feeling's rather crowded in here? Almost as if the 100 Minds himself represents you being here. Resents you being here. Yes, I think that's what it is. So cease with your scurrying without that damned orb and let me handle this. This is getting cramped.
There.
Whoop.
All three Nightwings. Poof.
Damn.
The orb quenches the flame.
Okay. This one's getting a little bit difficult. No, no, no! Aha!
Ah, yes.
Right in, right in. Alright, you Nightwings, I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I've simply had it up to here with all of these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you've been ignoring me. Oh my god, this is so stressful. Get out of here. Oh, okay.
Have Sam for Manly.
Oh, it's her trail. Her trail does it. Come on, you can get it, sir. Yeah, right in.
Resplendent. Once more like that, and we are finished here. And it is done.
And it is done. The flying ones are
Nightwings
awesome.
prevail.
But I really don't
Perhaps
like...
They do deserve their freedom, after all.
Oh yeah, I think we do deserve it.
The Rite is ended.
I knew we could prevail, though Mr. Temple here, I think he's really upset now. Ought to wipe that smug look off that sap's face. Oh, well, my. No, worry not, oh, Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I'm very, very, very disappointed. I thought perhaps we all had something going on between us. You scratch my back, I scratch yours and all. Instead, however, you decide to spit in my face. Fine. We'll have to see where all this rudeness gets you now. Ta-ta.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained. The moon-touched girl has greater understanding than it seems.
The ancient scribes, they inspire me. And now I feel I've grown somewhat closer to them, maybe? Good on ya. Try using the salute thing. I'm gonna write a note down for next time.
Desperate for honor, this Sir Gilman may yet learn something.
Huzzah! The great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness. What do we got here for us, my friend? Carefree and unpredictable nature. Tradition, undersea warfare. Oh, okay. Let's see. Circle and all of his bandage. Oh, okay. Allies are banished. He moves faster. Temporary. For a second, after banishing an adversary, deals additional. Okay. Casting a slash can evince like return. Ooh, okay. I kind of like this one, the more traditional one. It just makes him more of an attacker. Because every time he banishes someone, your allies return.
The might of the sea sojourner. The exiled Tamatha perhaps can learn the errors of her kind.
Well, Tamatha, soon I'll be catching up with you. Oh, I see. Let's see. Faster flying. Dash more. Switches places. Extra quickness, like a lot of extra quickness. Oh my goodness. After casting her orb, Tamatha's trigger Arbalist banishes nearby ally or adversaries. Like this flying one's a lot nicer, but I'm not very aggressive with her. I kind of just use her to dart around. So.
The holy power of the eldest matriarch.
Yes, okay.
Until the next Rite.
That is very well done, my girl. I'm beginning to see why your companions vouched for you. Do not let it get to your head, of course. He makes little tree noises when he moves around, and it's great, honestly. Let us see what's going on. After prevailing over the tragedy rather soundly, return to your wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate for the next part of our plan. Go, have your reader there consult the stars, see where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north, and going to be high up. Did this knight hear you say, high up? And it's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside then. That plan Wilfred mentioned, I just want you to know, I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living our days as exiles. That's the plan, as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Wilfred has to say. Anyway, I'll leave it to you, no matter what. We're getting closer, just thanks to you. Alright. Once more to the heavens, I suppose. Oh, wow. Is this like the middle star? I feel that there's a lot more to this game than we've seen. Look at all these little stars, the olden stars. We haven't seen those yet, but we're only following the large ones. And this one's the one in the middle. The big one. The book. So now you see for yourself, you are summoned to the north where it looms Mount Adelaide. A sacred mountain where the summons of the rites were first conceived. and at the very top, the fall of Solomon. You confirmed the stars indicated this exactly. Fulford, sir, how do you know? Fulford smells back at him, but you sense his thoughts, though as directing them at you.
I too can read, my girl.
I too can read, my girl.
Forbidden though the words may be.
Oh,
Grande libro d'artes.
your reader's skills are rare. Rare are not unique, but as I said, I'll let her do the job. I see that you have something special going here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about freedom.
Aretons.
Oh, fear not, my boy. It is, indeed. Plenty of time to tell you all about that on the way. For now, however, you look like you can use some rest, and for a matter, so can I, so if you excuse me. You sense your companions are very exhausted from their recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would be best to take the night and recover as much as possible. I think you're right, friend. It's, everyone should be resting, I suppose. Haruki passed out. Oh, okay. But yeah, we did it, guys. That last one was a little bit more difficult. But man, I don't know how far or close we are in this game just because I've been just following. It's really hard to tell with that map. I wish I could like zoom out all the way. But oh well. Oh, that was fun. We'll give it another go next time, yeah? And we'll see if we can beat Jordel's thing, because boy, that was hard. Not very good with her, as I have said. But yes, thank you for hanging out and watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Good night.